Sam?
Yeah, thank you. So my name is Geneviève. I'm also a small-scale farmer and involved in policy, but I thought I maybe should share the story of farmers in Quebec, where I am in Canada, because I think it's one of the small, rare instances where Canada actually has something, a story to contribute to this debate on youth. So for the past 20 years, there's been small-scale farmers developing a new model of farming where they sell local and organic vegetables directly to consumers. And over the past 5 years, we've seen an incredible return back to the land for new farmers. It's actually in Canada, in Quebec right now, the fastest growing sector is farmers who want to do sustainable agriculture. And it's because first we built the organizations, farmers had a lot of exchanges, but also we had a star, Jean-Martin Fortier, who wrote a book explaining what he does and showing that actually by using sustainable practices, he can live sustainably from his business. He makes $50,000 per acre, and he cultivates on only 2 acres and makes a living for his wife and him and 4 employees. And that has been incredibly powerful. And the government now are turning to him and turning to the farmers and saying, you are part of the solution, let's involve you with it. But just maybe I wasn't clear. My point is, to the answer of how can we make farming more attractive and remunerative, I think the key there is to actually enable policies that allow for sustainable development and development of sustainable enterprises. For instance, in Quebec, and in Canada, we did a big survey of governments, key actors working with new farmers, and we found that the 3 barriers that new farmers face, is definitely, as Luz mentioned, access to land. By far outweighs. Some land is valued at $50,000 per acre, but banks will loan you $2,000 per acre if you're lucky in Canada. So you have to come up with those resources. That's huge. In terms of financial support there's very little for new farmers. Okay. And also in terms of capacity building, so I want to echo that it's it's often about soft skills or entrepreneurial skills. But if I can just end, because I took a lot of...
Sorry.
I have one recommendation, and this is key.
Because we have other people as well that want to contribute.
I'll just end with this because it's very important. We really think that the CFS needs to commission a study on the best practices to bring the farmers back to the land. We think that's key and that it needs to be participatory.
Thank you.